Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you're doing great. I am doing fantastic. My husband is taking me out for dinner for our Valentine's Day. We decided to go a little later, so today is going to be a what would you do makeup with me getting ready to go on a date with my hubby. I'm going to try and camouflage my dark spots a little bit just to give a little bit of pop. I already prepped my face and I added my makeup primer, and I also added a little bit of orange corrector to hide my hyperpigmentation with an orange corrector from LA Girl Pro. I added the corrector around my mouth and a little bit under my eyes and right here to give a bit of a seamless makeup application. Today's title is Blessed, Busy, and Booked. The story is about Adam, who is living in the Ivory Coast and is an entrepreneur. He is married to Emma, who is also living in the Ivory Coast, and she is a front desk representative at a local small CPA in Abidjan. Adam had graduated with a bachelor degree in architecture. He had big plans, big dreams, but no job offers. Unfortunately, he was never able to get a full-time employment in an architectural firm, the kind of jobs with an office, AC, coffee machine, and stress. Instead, he collected experience the hard way. Freelance gigs, unpaid opportunities, and lots of I'll call you back. But Adam didn't take it as a failure. Nah. Why? He did not take that as a failure. Instead, he decided to hire himself with a laptop, a cell phone, and lots of confidence. Now, Adam was out there looking for people that were willing to use his services to build their house or their building. The problem was, no one wanted to build a skyscraper. Luckily, he found few clients that were willing to use his services to do the room extensions, to fix the roof, but that was about it. And with small projects, he got small money. But Adam stayed motivated. He was convinced that every great architecture started with small money and then were able to be successful. I like Adam. He seems to be very resilient. So that's great. Wife Emma was a very devoted Christian. She never missed an opportunity to be in direct connection with God. She never missed a church day. She was always staying late to talk to the pastor, and she was very, very involved in the church. Adam loved her. She was his safe place, if I can say it that way. Every time that he was thinking about giving up, she would always support him, and she was always telling him that he needed to trust in God and that God was going to make a way for them. So they pretty much were living with the little bit of money that she was making because her money was a little bit more consistent than his. He trusted Emma completely, and he had a little admiration for her. He was admiring her relationship with the Lord. Her faith in the Lord never faded despite the tribulations that they were having. Years passed, and at last, Adam is finally going to be happy. Luck is going to turn on Adam's side. He meets Mr. Kofi, a Ghanaian billionaire who wanted to invest in the building of a luxury hotel in the Ivory Coast. Note that he meets Mr. Kofi through one of his friends with whom he graduated from college, and that friend is now living in Ghana. But his friends had a lot of projects and he couldn't help Mr. Kofi, so he referred Mr. Kofi to Adam. So Mr. Kofi accepts to come in the Ivory Coast. Him and Adam meet in Hotel Ivoire, which is one of the most prestigious hotel in the Ivory Coast. They discuss what the project is going to be, and they finally agree to work with each other. So project starts. Everybody is happy. Adam is happy because we're now talking big bills. We're now talking a lot of money. His wife was ecstatic. She finally thank God for this big opportunity that they have. So project starts, and Adam meets regularly with Mr. Kofi to see how the project progresses. Every time they meet, Mr. Kofi comes with a different woman. They're all beautiful, but they were escorts. Important men in Africa love beautiful women, and I'm sure everywhere, really. So Mr. Kofi could afford a different escort every single time. And by escort, I mean they were keeping him company and providing sexual favors. On the inside, Adam could not help but judging those women that were selling their body for money. He thought women should always work an honorable job to address their needs. One night on the weekend, Mr. Kofi invited Adam to meet again. But this time it wasn't to it wasn't to talk about business. It was just to get to know each other and, spend some time together. At first, Adam did not want to go because he wanted to spend some time with his wife. But Emma told him that she had a prayer vigil to go to. So he decided, well then, I'm going to stay all alone at home. I might as well go. So he went to visit Mr. Kofi. And this time they were going to meet in a different hotel called Le Pullman. He goes and meets Mr. Kofi at Le Pullman. And this time around, Mr. Kofi is all alone. So they just start drinking and really avoid talking about work. So they get to know each other. They start talking about their lives. And Adam tells him that he is married and his wife is very religious. And Mr. Kofi also start opening up to Adam and let him know that he's married, he has kids, but that doesn't prevent him from having an escort girl when he's out of his country. So on that note, Adam asked him if tonight he was going to be alone. And Mr. Kofi told him no, that he's waiting for the woman who is going to accompany him that night. Later on, they're met by the rest of the working crew. So all of them started to have fun, laughing, drinking. They were just having a good time. Many of them were accompanied by their wives, girlfriends, and others were rather go chase girls in the hotel bar. At some point, Adam had the urge to go to the bathroom. When he was coming back and walking toward the league, he saw that there was a lady standing there and talking to Mr. Kofi, but she was from he could only see her from her back. He couldn't see her face, and he was a little further away. So he was like, "Oh, that looks like a pretty girl." I mean, Mr. Kofi never fails to have pretty women by his side. As he gets closer and closer to his colleagues, some of them came to him and started talking, kind of like trying to dance with him or have a conversation with him. But he couldn't take his eyes off the woman that was talking to Mr. Kofi. He was just curious. He was wondering what she would look like today, how beautiful she was. Because from the back, c'était un canon. The generous curves of the woman also reminded him of Emma's. Thinking about that made him more and more intrigued to see the face of that lady that Mr. Kofi was talking to, because he could only see her from the back. And it seemed like the conversation that he was caught on would never end. Finally, Adam was able to get out of that long conversation that he was having with his colleague and get close to Mr. Kofi. As he was getting closer to the couple, the lady started walking toward the ladies' bathroom, so he did not have the opportunity to see her face. He had to wait a few minutes for him to finally see what she looked like. As the woman was returning, Mr. Kofi urged Adam to turn around to look at her, as he was presenting her as the most pretty escort that he's been dating so far since he's been in the Ivory Coast. Adam now turns around and recognizes his wife, Emma. Emma! We all thought you were supposed to be at church. What are you doing in a hotel bar with Mr. Kofi? Emma. Wait. What? Emma, what are you doing here, Emma? I don't even know what lipstick I'm gonna wear today. I guess let's do red. What are you doing, Emma? What about the prayer Virgil? Comment on dit même? Eh? Comment on dit? Eh? La veillée de prière. Emma. So all those late prayers in church, it's because you had clients at night. You weren't going to church. You were doing this job. Because remember, she didn't have a good paying job, but she was able to help the house running, support her husband when he didn't have money with her little job that she was doing. Emma. Eh? Adam couldn't believe his eyes. His legs could not hold him. He collapsed because what he was seeing wasn't real. He could not even believe his eyes. I said I was going to do red, but this color was talking to me more. He couldn't believe that Emma will be able to do something like that. I mean, it was Emma that we were talking about. Emma, the God-fearing woman. Emma that would judge anybody that would not follow God's law. Emma, his support, his refuge, his safe place. So this is the story of Adam and Emma. Tell me what you would have done in that kind of situation. Would you have left or stayed and confront Emma? So this is the final look. I hope you love it. I hope my husband is going to love it. If you like my work, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. For now, I'm telling you, I love you. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.